Hi, I'm JJ Plagiarisms, and this is the 69th episode of my plagiarized Analyzing Evil series. On today's episode, we'll be analyzing me, JJ Plagiarisms. Now some may wonder, why on earth would I choose to analyze myself? I don't know if I truly know the answer. It could be just a new fun idea to do for my plagiarized series, or it could be an opportunity for me to really self-reflect on the way I conduct myself as a YouTuber. I've broken down my analysis into several topics. I will go through each thoroughly and explain why me, JJ Plagiarisms, is a good lad or an evil piece of cum-swallowing shit. There's been a lot of things said about me in the past by former friends and other YouTubers. I'd like to debunk everything these trolls said about me in no particular order. First, the basis that I was a pedophile because I said Eric Cartman deserved to be raped as a punishment. This is something I said many years ago that was blown way out of proportion. Yes, I did say Eric Cartman, who was a 10-year-old, is a piece of shit that deserved to be raped for his crimes. This is more in line with my view that punishment should be an eye for an eye. I did not say it because I'm a perverted weirdo that's into children. However, I would like to point out that on more than one occasion, I brought this topic up randomly and unprovoked because I am obsessed with rape. I have a deep fascination with it. But under no circumstance do I feel a child should ever be subjected to it, unless it's Eric Cartman, who is a cartoon. So to compare this to a real-life scenario and accuse me of being a pedophile is not only wrong, it's completely blasphemous. The next accusation I'd like to debunk is that I'm a zoophile and had sex with my dog. This is 100% false. I do not fuck my own dog. This all started because one day in a Discord voice chat, I told everyone that my dog licked my penis while I was playing video games. I never clarified if my penis was erect or flaccid, if I had my pants on or off, if I solicited my dog, or if there was foreign objects such as peanut butter involved. But that didn't stop the dumbass trolls from running wild with their imagination. Nothing out of the ordinary happened with my dog. My dog gets really hyper when I play video games, and he randomly licked my junk. My pants were on. Penis was flaccid. It may have gotten erect from the interaction, but that was not due to sexual attraction. It was due to stimulation. I tried explaining this in Discord, but everyone outcasted me and soon banned me from the server. There's nothing more I can do to debunk any of these claims. It's my word against the trolls. I feel everyone when it comes to me think I'm bad. I often pace around my home talking to myself, disputing their dumbass claims and pointing out the hypocrisies in my head. If I ever saw some of these people in real life, I'd knock their teeth out. Anyways, I'm done complaining about the trolls. I've already done this way too much in community posts and deleted videos. I really would like to move forward with my analysis, but talking about the trolls is making me sad and depressed. Should I just quit? Maybe I should just quit the video right now, or quit the channel. It's something I struggle with constantly. I'm going to make a poll in my community tab because I'm too afraid to think for myself. This wouldn't be the first channel I've quit. I've had several other channels before JJ Plagiarisms. Maybe I am an evil piece of shit, because it's obvious I'm running from something. There's always a need to bury my past and start fresh.
Oh, they
No, I don't! You're fucking...
Damn, I think that might have hurt me.
Shit.
He took down the internet man. He's beating his computer.
Things were going great here on JJ Plagiarisms before my debate with Sheev Talks. It's frustrating that every other week I have to be reminded of my debate with Sheev Talks.
The vibe that scene was giving off when I was watching it was, do you want to do this and this and this and blah, 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 blah. And I just completely zoned out of it.
Okay,
Like,
see,
it doesn't
the
really...
thing is that that's a very reductive summary of the scene. You haven't actually described what happens in the scene and what it means on any kind of level, even a surface level, really.
I didn't want to debate, but I felt like I couldn't back down or I'd be seen as a coward. People have been mocking me for my performance, saying that I sounded like a mentally ill retard, and that I'll never be taken seriously again.
He makes mention of the fact that they're corporate security, and that because of that, they think they can just kind of do whatever they want. So like, it's already established if you're listening to the dialogue.
Yeah, well, from what I remember, it's just like, I don't know, like, I still think they could have gone further with it, like, just like, I don't know, it's just like, I guess you could say that they're just telling us that they're like those guys, but like, you know, like, I just think back to like...
It hit so hard because it's exactly how my first sexual encounter went down. I was never able to recover from that, and I fear this Sheev Talks incident will stick with me as well. So it seems like all the work I put in my channel is all for naught. I'm just not good at live debates, and I operate better when I have time to think in a quiet room. People don't take me seriously because they think I just got subscribers from parroting the vile lie, and that's all my channel is, ignoring all my other content. I'm really frustrated about it. Now people who are pessimistic about me either see me as an idiot who can't talk about Andor or a thief that ought to be sued, even though the vile eye is fine with parodies of his videos. I don't know what to do now. My morale at making videos is at an all-time low. I feel people are just going to rip on me for fucking my dog no matter what I do. And given how long my projects are, even with no job and doing YouTube full-time, I don't know if I can finish them. That's because I'm a fat, lazy, autistic retard with bad breath. It's so bad, I even turned my dog away, who I've literally seen eat his own shit. I need to spend more time losing weight, making friends, and trying other hobbies. I've stopped playing video games that are non-Star Wars because I'm so depressed about my YouTube channel. My family frequently reminds me of the small success of my YouTube channel, but I feel that is undermined by channels like Knights of Melvin. Despite my hard stance on Disney Star Wars, Darth Melvin thinks I'm weak, that I'm the Diet Coke of hating Disney Star Wars.
Because you're not quite evil enough. But it's true. You're quasi-evil. You're semi-evil. You're the margarine of evil. You're the Diet Coke of evil. Just 1 calorie, not evil enough.
He just believes I'm a Disney shill. This is mainly due to my love for games Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor. I even bought the Disney Star Wars novel Jedi Battle Scars, which was a prequel to Jedi Survivor. I knew who Sam Maggs was, her reputation, and she'd probably write something woke and not in line with actual Star Wars. I still bought the audiobook anyways. Even though I hated the book Jedi Battle Scars, Jedi Survivor was much better than the first game. I gave the game an overall 9 out of 10. I loved it so much I played it twice. I really enjoyed playing as Cal Kestis. He's one of my favorite Star Wars characters ever. I really like how you can customize Cal's clothing in Jedi Survivor. I like to make him wear Poe Dameron's jacket, no shirt, no pants. I definitely prefer Cal without facial hair because it gives him a more boyish look. Melvin might also think I'm a shill because I enjoyed Poe Dameron and Finn's relationship in The Force Awakens. I'm a huge shipper of Finn and Poe. I hated that in The Last Jedi Rose Tico completely ruined that. Melvin would also criticize me for being a Balin Skull simp. His story is very intriguing, and I love his orange lightsaber. I want to see a prequel comic or novel. His relationship with Shin Hati reminds me of Darth Bane and Darth Zana from the Darth Bane trilogy. I can see how it may be hypocritical that I seem to love Disney Star Wars, yet act like I hate it. Perhaps I am disingenuous, which could make me evil. My rage in my videos is a reflection of me having a hard time for what feels like the rest of my life. I don't know if I'll ever get past it. And on top of that, I hate myself. I'm overweight, unsociable, lonely, and I have autism. I feel like a loser. I feel I've blabbed enough about the trolls that haunt my very pathetic existence. It's time we really get to the bottom of how evil I may or may not be. What are my motivations for YouTube? If I have to be perfectly honest, my primary motivation to be on YouTube is greed. I used to think I was sincere about my views and my channel, but Knights of Melvin has really gotten my head, and now I question my authenticity. That isn't entirely because of him. My interaction with Sheev Talks has also raped my dignity.
I know it's like that thing about family and whatnot, but it's like, why is he looking for her now? Why is he so interested now? And I also
the implication we're clearly given is that he's always been looking for her. He's never given up the search.
That is the actual sound of choking.
You just haven't found her yet. You're good. You're good.
I have problems sleeping, and at times have trouble getting an erection. This isn't too severe of a problem because I've only had one serious girlfriend in my life, and for the record, she absolutely despised me and thought I was a loser. Actually, there was a second girl worth mentioning. A few years ago, I met a girl on a dating app. Halfway through the date, I suspected something off about her, and I couldn't quite put my finger on it. I took her to my mom's house and she revealed herself to be a he and whipped out his penis. I was initially very shocked and disgusted, but I was curious. I didn't really want to continue, but he was rather persistent and I was too cowardly to stop his advances. I decided to close my eyes and pretend the penis was a mystery box, and before I knew it, he climaxed all over my face. After that, it got real awkward and he left without even kissing me goodnight. I wasn't sure what to make of the encounter, but I thought there would be a second date. He must have thought I was too weak and pathetic and didn't deserve a second chance, which might have been a good thing because I don't consider myself to be a homosexual. The only man I have any attraction for is Cal Kestis, but I think that is more of a fetish and not really homosexuality. I think this sexual encounter is an indicator that I am not evil, because I was very accepting of the trans female. Frequently you will find me cucking to the SJWs and to my pussy-ass Ray-loving fawn base. Which brings me to the next topic, how I treat subscribers. It's debatable whether I lie to my subscribers about my hatred towards Disney. Some, like Melvin, would argue I only dislike it and don't really hate it. Yet many of my subscribers believe I hate it, which is misleading. To counter that, I'm always involving them in my community post, asking for their input. But on the contrary, I'd be lying if I said I didn't use them to feel better about myself. My community tab is nothing more than a therapy session and a place for me to cry about all my problems. I'm also guilty of engaging in a phishing scam that put my server and all my contacts at risk. I don't know why I was so stupid, but I gave my login and password to a scammer because he promised me a small amount of money. Once he gained control of my Discord account, he messaged every one of my contacts. I have no idea if anyone fell victim to the scam. Probably not, because no one would be as dumb as me and as big of a loser. The scammer even messaged Darth Melvin. Darth Melvin is in my contacts because I once joined a server. Immediately after joining, I asked Darth Melvin to collab with me. No small talk, just plug my awful Disney Shill channel, hoping he would take the bait and give me some exposure. Unfortunately, he didn't want to collab. He must have thought I was a loser. Some may be wondering why I wanted to collab with Darth Melvin when I just recently said I thought he was just a parody channel. This, I'm afraid, is another example of me being a disingenuous piece of shit. I only said he was a parody because he hates Disney Star Wars too much. I mean, how can anyone not like Cal Kestis? Furthermore, in regards to Melvin, recently I called him a parody account, but I didn't hesitate to completely plagiarize all his main talking points on Star Wars Explained for my Analyzing Evil video. You can go through the video yourself. At least 75% of it are concepts I discovered while researching on the Knights of Melvin YouTube channel. I did this because I have an inability to create original content. I need to rip off the work of others to build my brand. At the very least, I shout out the vile eye when I fuck him right in the arse with plagiarized content. Am I a false copyright claimer? This is something the trolls have accused me of doing. Unfortunately, this is very true. I copyright claim any video that uses my footage to negatively critique me. They are not in violation of copyright law. I have no intention of suing them in court. I only file claims because YouTube allows my bitch ass to do so. It's extremely hypocritical when I use copyrighted footage all the time. I even go out of my way to say copyright is a bitch on screen. I, of anyone, should know how hard YouTubers work, and how damaging abusing the copyright strikes can be. But I choose to do it anyway because I'm a loser. They deserve to be raped right in the arse! I just hope no one ever does that to me because I would have a mental breakdown, like I did in this community post when one of the trolls submitted a counterclaim to my false copyright takedown request. But as the SJWs would say, it's okay when we do it. Addressing other notable rumors about me. No, I do not look like Screech Powers from the show Saved by the Bell. My avatar looks nothing like him. I wasn't even alive in the 90s. To even say that I look remotely like Screech Powers is completely ridiculous and false. Empire Strikes Back is an overrated film. Yes, I have made a video on the channel saying that The Empire Strikes Back is overrated. Ironically, also Sheev Talks has made a similar video taking a giant shit on The Empire Strikes Back. Maybe he should be my boyfriend. I wonder how he'd look in a Cal Kestis costume.
Maybe the last thing that I liked was like Jedi Survivor and
Star Wars Meg was the trans female that splooged in my face on that date a few years ago. No, even though I have never met her or talked to her, I can confirm that it was not Meg. But we both seem to have a lot in common and love Disney Star Wars. I can see why people would ship us together. I wonder if she's a fan of Cal Kestis. Did you really rename your dog Cal Kestis? Yes, I did rename my dog to Cal Kestis. His original name was Fido, and I thought it was a real stupid name. Cal Kestis is someone that I really admire and am attracted to, but the name change was not sexual in nature. Pets go through name changes all the time, especially with different owners. They're also given names of movie characters, especially Star Wars characters. I've had some trolls give me a lot of shit for this in the past, but a name really isn't that big of a deal to a dog. They don't understand our language, so I don't understand what the big deal is changing my dog's name to Cal Kestis. Before I deliver my final verdict, let's check on the poll in the community tab. 23% said yes, I should quit my channel. 16% said no, that I shouldn't quit my channel. And 61% said I fuck my dog. That is completely false and a blatant lie. My dog licked my penis one time. I did not have sexual intercourse with it. And to say anything different is slander. I do not fuck my dog. Thank you for sticking with me for this long. Now I'm going to compile all the evidence and give myself an evil rating. There are many accusations and disturbing points brought up about me. Overall, I give myself a 3, 4, or 5, somewhere in the middle, because I can't entirely debunk these points. In addition, there are many instances where I did act in a self-serving way that would be considered evil. After analyzing the evil in me, JJ Plagiarisms, I am giving myself a score of a 7 out of 10 on the evil scale. Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is Neil, and welcome to the 7 out of 10 podcast. JJ Plagiarisms, welcome to the show. So I hear that you gave Jedi Survivor a 9 out of 10. That's a little high for me. I'm a bit critical of the game, but I did give it a 7 out of 10. And I did hear that you gave Skeleton Crew a 7 out of 10. Pow, pow, pow. Hi, Neil. Thank you for having me on the 7 out of 10 podcast. I'm honored to be here, but I have to get something off my chest. I do not fuck my dog. I don't. And anyone who says I do are fucking liars. And Darth Melvin deserves to be raped right in the arse. Okay, JJ Plagiarisms. Let's take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back on the 7 out of 10 podcast. Thank you to everyone for tuning in to the 69th episode of Analyzing Evil. I look forward to live streaming the sequel video game to Jedi Survivor in the near future. I'm JJ Plagiarism. And until next time, what are stories by mystery boxes? I actually physically leap into my camera when I perform that line, and this time I twisted my ankle and injured myself. I don't think I'll be able to make a video for the next few weeks. Oh, Jesus Christ! Why am I such a loser? Cal Kestis, please get away. I injured my ankle while I was doing my outro. Cal Kestis, please, don't lick my penis again. Cal Kestis, stop. This is inappropriate. I'm going to take off my pants. Cal Kestis. Quick, get the peanut butter, Cal Kestis. I want you to continue licking my nutsack. But we gotta do it with the peanut butter. Cal Kestis, that's a spot. Now how about I turn around and you lick my asshole? This is just like playing Jedi Survivor. Spread the peanut butter in my arsehole. Cal Kestis. Bad dog. Bad dog, Cal Kestis. Oh shit, I'm still recording. I'm such a loser.
Under the mountain.